The last thing anyone needs after a crisis is re-entering the sea of emotionally unavailable perverts. Good morning. If you're wondering why I am still at my mother's house, it is because I may have tried to push myself a little bit too far too soon, moving back in with people that I've never lived with before, and a lot of them after like living alone, and it's not anything bad, like it's a pretty good dynamic. It's just like, it's overwhelming and it's different and it's change, you know what I mean? And I was talking to my therapist about it and she was like, why don't you schedule certain days a week when you go over there? Like every Monday, Thursday, you're over there, you spend the night, and then you gradually start building and building rather than all at once just this huge change, because like right now that's not what you need. And I was like, true. That's why I'm very thankful that I have a therapist to kind of like reel me back in when I am about to self-sabotage, because I tend to do that quite a bit. Anyways, it's a perfect segue into the sponsor of today's video, which I'm so thankful for, BetterHelp. If you think you might be feeling depressed, stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed, today's sponsor, BetterHelp, is here to help you. BetterHelp offers licensed therapists that are trained to listen and help you. There's a broad range of expertise in their 20,000 plus therapist network that gives you access to help that may or may not be available to you in your local area. What I liked the most about BetterHelp was how easy it was to get started. All you do is fill out a questionnaire to help assess your specific needs and goals, and then you get matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Then you're able to schedule secure video and phone sessions, plus you can share unlimited messages at any time, and BetterHelp is dedicated to finding you a correct match with your therapist, so for whatever reason you don't click with your therapist, it's free and easy to switch at any time. So if you want to join the over 3 million people who are taking charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced BetterHelp therapist, you can visit my link in the description and get 10% off your first month when you visit betterhelp.com/Beatrice. That's betterhelp.com/Beatrice. But yeah, aside from not going as fast as I want to, I am still feeling good. I still feel better, like I'm getting better every single day. I just can't push it as far as I want to initially. Right now, what we need to do, I'm at my house here in town where my mom lives. I got a shipment of cabinets and I rifled through all these cabinets, right? Making sure I got like the right ones, like in the order and stuff, because I don't know, I guess just that's what people do. But I made a very hellacious mess in the garage. It's just like cabinets everywhere, every which way. And today I'm expecting deliveries of like 2 bathtubs, a bathroom vanity, and I think a couple of other things. I'm not really sure what's in this order, but large things, right? So I need to like clear those cabinets into some kind of order so that I have space in that mofo for 2 bathtubs, because the house is still dilapidated. I will show you the house, the status of the house. Not much has changed, and I'll also show you the cabinets, and we'll do a little bit of organizing. I will be very excited when this is over. I don't know why I thought like renovating a house would be fun, because like last time I renovated a house, it was stressful the entire time. This is just bad timing. It's bad timing. Why? But we are just taking it a day at a time, and we're getting things done. Kind of. See what I mean? Just as far as the eye can see, chaos. I don't even know where to begin, honestly. And also, it's spider central in here. I've walked through several, sorry, I was batting away a spider web as we spoke. So many spider webs. Okay, I just need to like maybe push all of this to one side. Maybe reassemble some of these boxes. Oh, but I guess I can actually show you the cabinets that I got, because in case you're curious what they look like. Hold on, let me show you one that's not in the freaking shadows. Surprise! They are the same exact cabinets that are at the other house. I did not want to spend the time like redesigning a kitchen. I like the way the kitchen at the other house turned out, so I was just like, you know what? Let's do the same cabinets. And that's what I did.
And I'd like to see if I could reschedule you for tomorrow.
Okay, that works. Well, the delivery's not coming today, but we could still get ready for it to be scheduled tomorrow. I don't know. Okay, well, it's a little bit more consolidated. There's like a solid walkway now. Definitely can get tubs in here, even though they're not coming today after all. This is the bathroom vanity I got. Other than that, there's not a whole lot of update with the house. I'll go ahead and I'll show you inside too, but that's kind of the thing with renovations, especially now, like after COVID and stuff. It takes forever for stuff to come in. When they say they're gonna deliver something, it's usually not true. So you just gotta kind of roll with the punches and be patient and spend way more money than you initially thought. Admittedly, it gives me the full-blown willies to be like in the house alone when it's like in this state. No lights, no nothing. So let's just do this fast. That dark hallway. Right now, there is no running electrical. They're setting it up. Looks like he's drilling the holes for the can lights. Looks like some plumbing situation is about to happen, but right now, no electrical, no plumbing. So this house is just the bones right now, basically. So yesterday I got a headache, probably because it was 1,000,000 degrees outside and I was shoving around boxes in a garage that's much like a sauna and neglecting drinking water, so I was severely dehydrated. Anyways, I came home and I laid down to like wait till it went away and ended up taking a 5-hour nap. Not ideal, because I basically ruined my sleep schedule and I ended up staying awake most of the night. And I did a lot of thinking. And at first I was thinking about how I felt a bit like lost and like weird lately and how like I don't really know myself and all this stuff. And immediately my brain was like, maybe you should start dating again. Maybe you're lonely. But then like almost immediately after that thought got thunk, my brain was like, no. The last thing anyone needs after a crisis is re-entering the sea of emotionally unavailable perverts. Not saying all of them are, just saying that's a lot of what I was coming across. So no. But then I had a better thought, a less self-destructive thought. And I realized that there are 4 months left in this year. That is 1/3 of the year left to go. And I, in my head, have already chalked up 2022 as being the worst year of my life. But 4 months is a significant time to turn that around and to take it from being the worst year of my life to an era of self-growth and wellness. And I started getting excited about this, and then I started thinking about all of these like little challenge things that I wanted to do. If you guys know, like when I first started this channel, I did like a lot of challenges and it kept me interested in things, but this time around I'm gonna do it a little bit differently. I'm still gonna do challenges and like have like short-term kind of goal-ish things, but threaded throughout is gonna be like the consistency of like what I always do. So like the co-pilot stuff that I've been doing, just continuing doing that. I don't know. I'm very excited about it. I was like, why didn't I think about this before? And I came up with some that I could start immediately doing and then like track the progress of. I'm very excited about like getting into like those types of videos again. But right now, let's get a workout in and let's start our day. I already took Dougie on a walk. He is dead to the world. Dougie, you alive? Okay. I carted all of my dumbbells outside. I had to go and get some more dumbbells. My mom only had one 10-pound weight. Sorry, there's a train happening. It's usually plane sounds, but we got all modes of transportation up in this bit. Anyways, my mom only had one 10-pound dumbbell, which it's like, why do you only get one? weird. So I bought another 10-pound dumbbell. It doesn't match the one that my mom got. And I bought a set of 20-pound weights for this house, so I have some kind of makeshift gym. I don't have the luxury of my home gym, but we make do with what we got. When this channel started out, I was at my mom's house, just making whatever work. So it's like you don't need fancy stuff. It's nice, and then you're spoiled after you get it, and then you have to like revert back. You know what I mean? But we make do. We're gonna make it happen. I am a sweaty animal, and I got extra gaggy. I think I need to do those workouts in the evening, because in the morning my stomach is iffy. It's real iffy all the time. So let's take a shower and let's get some breakfast. I haven't curled my hair in a hot minute and it came out weird. It's kind of relaxing now, and I'm pretty sure I missed the entire back. Did I? Is it just me, or does breakfast seem to be the most like uninspired meal of the day? Like I either have eggs or I have oatmeal, or eggs or oatmeal. I feel like there used to be more options, but now there's just eggs and oatmeal. So I guess we'll have eggs. I don't know why that toast launched out of the toaster with such force, but I guess it made for a dramatic B-roll experience. I don't know. Normally they just get stuck in the toaster, so this is new. I don't know if this is a weird combo for anybody, but eggs with jelly toast, eating it at the same time. I ate way too fast. You know how like people like to play the game like would you survive in a zombie apocalypse, and people like automatically think that they're gonna like make it past the initial wave? I know for a fact that I would not. I have a sensitive system, and any little imbalance my body's just like nah. But it's gradually getting better. But as you can probably tell from the toast, I'm not really following a gluten-free diet anymore. I don't really notice a difference between like following it and then not. I've still been pretty decent on like not having a lot of sugar, and I noticed that like on the few occasions that I did have a lot of sugar, it like spiked my anxiety. There was a cheesecake incident with Anne last time we were together, and I started like getting really anxious, and then I threw up and then I was fine. So I think sugar plays like a big role. Not really sure, but it's not gonna kill me to stay away from sugar. But I've been like researching it quite a bit, and I've been journaling every single day and trying to like figure out like why all of a sudden anxiety has popped up. And I'm pretty like 85% sure that it was the Mirena, which is like the birth control IUD that I had inside of me. So I think my issues are mainly hormonal, and so there's some kind of imbalance there. So I was looking into like diets and things you can do to like naturally balance your hormones rather than get on more medication, you know? So I found this list with like all these different like vitamins and minerals and stuff that like help. And I was looking at the food list, like the foods that they occur naturally in. It looked very familiar to me. And I was like, is this the Mediterranean diet? It doesn't have like hard, like steadfast rules or anything. It's just eating more plant-based, more fish. So I think that I'll try that out for a bit and see if that works well for me. I think overall it just seems like a really healthy kind of avenue to go down anyway. And I was talking to my co-pilot coach Grace, and I told her that I want to start like losing weight again, and she's like, okay, well, that could be really stressful on your body and all this stuff, and stress probably isn't what you need right now. And I was like, yes, true. And she's like, so you can still lose weight, but let's do this in a way that's gentle. So like maybe not tracking right away. Basically what I'm going to be doing is sending her pictures of my food, like aiming for 3 meals a day and maybe like a snack if I'm hungry, and aiming for like a carb, a protein, and a fat with like every meal. And we went over like portions and stuff. So it's just like trying to be mindful and getting like a balance on my plate, but not really worrying about like counting anything. So I thought that that was like a really smart way to kind of do it and kind of keep track. So I feel like all of that stuff will really help me, because I feel like the healthier I get, the more of this weight that I get off, the better I will feel like mentally and physically. But yeah, so that's going to be the goal. Tomorrow, I think I'll like weigh in and do like measurements and stuff just to like see where I'm kind of starting at. I can't really do it now because I ate and I exercised and I did all this stuff this morning. But I think having like a food plan is going to help me significantly, because I've kind of just been really aimless lately when it comes to food, for good reason, honestly. I mean, it was kind of a pendulum situation where it went from one extreme, like not eating at all, to the other, like eating everything in sight and eating stuff that's not necessarily healthy for you. But hopefully we can just kind of like sit somewhere in the middle. And Grace was also like, we just want to aim for eating healthy like 80% of the time, and 20% of the time you can go like a little bit like off plan or whatever else, just because like I mentioned, like we're trying to do this gently. We're trying to do this so it's not stressful, but still like make progress and like build those habits. Okay, good morning. My sleep schedule is effed in the A. We're here with Layla and Douglas, and I'm going to just weigh in really quickly and then sign out this vlog because it is Monday after all. Never mind, this dinosaur scale needs new batteries. Let's see what it takes and if I have them. Looks like 4 triple A's. Hold on. Well, never mind. I can't find any batteries. I don't know where anything in this house is anymore. As you can see by the state of my room, I need to do some serious organizing. But I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!